Tsunami hit Tinubu's camp as Abuja supporters of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, have commenced mobilization and have even set up a harmonization committee ahead of the 2027 polls. A statement by the chairman, Obedience Harmonization Committee, Joseph Enna Magari, yesterday said the structure of the Obedience Harmonization team had received wide acceptance across the country, and the nominated volunteers have accepted to work for the former Anambra State Governor. Everyone is aware that we have been assigned a delicate task whose executions, success or otherwise, we have critical and far-reaching consequences for our land and nation in the coming years. It is an awesome responsibility. It is important to bear constantly in mind the title of the acts that has brought us into being: the promotion of peace, unity, reconciliation, harmonization, and grassroots mobilization. Absolutely central to our concern in the work of our team is helping our land and people to achieve genuine, real, and not cheap and spurious reconciliation. Some view the team with considerable misgiving and indeed suspicion and even hostility, because they have convinced themselves that the team is going to degenerate into pursuits of selfish interests and not promotion of all interests, and the assumption is that it would be miscreant from one side only. He said the group was meant to be a part of the process of the healing of its members, Nigerians, the party, and the nation. We are a wounded people because of the failure of the past and present leadership. No matter on which side you stood, we all stand in need of healing. We on the team are not superhuman. We too need forgiving and forgive ourselves in order to be able to rescue the oppressors holding this country captive since 1960. He noted he expressed hope that the members of the committee across the country could provide quality leadership as they forge ahead into the 2027 presidential election. We are privileged to be on this team to assist our land, our people to come to terms with our dark past once and for all. They say that those who suffer from amnesia, those who forget the past, are doomed to repeat it. It is not dealing with the past to say simply, let bygones be bygones, for then they won't be bygones. Our country, our society would be doomed in the instability of uncertainty. This uncertainty degenerated by not working or knowing when yet another scandal of the past would hit the headlines, when another skeleton would be dragged out of the cupboard. We will be engaging in what should be a corporate nationwide process of healing through contrition and forgiveness. To be able to forgive, one needs to know whom one is forgiven and why. That is why the truth is so central to this whole exercise. But we will be engaging in something that is ultimately deeply spiritual, deeply personal. That is why I have been appealing to all our people. This is not something just for the committee or team alone. We are in it, all of us together, Muslim and Christians, north and south, with these rainbow people of God. That is why I will appeal to our different communities of faith, Christian, Muslim, to uphold the community in fervent prayer and intercession, that we may be showered with the divine blessing of wisdom, courage, and discernment. We have seen a miracle unfold before our very eyes. Even the world has marveled as obedience, all obedient, with how they made a statement in the last most controversial election in the history of our great country. Mm, yeah, of our great country, Nigeria. The end of oppression and evil in Nigeria leadership is near, and we hope that we all can work together with a common dream and purpose to create a new Nigeria. The miracle must endure, freedom and justice must become realities for all our people. and we have the privilege of helping to heal the trusts, heal the hurts of the past, to transcend the alienations and the hostilities of the past, so that we can close the door of the past and concentrate in the present and our glorious future. Miguel said. Okay. Members of the committee include Northeast Joseph, the name all of them. You can get down get that in all the newspaper. Those who are the people who are mobilizing. Wow, this is not what the ruling party want to hear. The question I'm asking is that they will tell you, oh, Tinubu just came on board. He just came on board. He just spent 1 year. But we have spent 8 years. Let's even forget PDP. The PDP that we know we suffered, but the sufferness was not even up to what we experienced during Tinubu's Buhari's 8 years. Which of course all these APC people are now saying because they are just fooling themselves. You are saying, oh, Tinubu is not part of Buhari, but now you agree that Buhari spoiled the country, but you never agree. So for how long? Now the Tinubu knows, because he was part and parcel of that government. Tinubu knew this. We suffered as a people for 8 years. Now again, the suffering don't come again. You people are still telling us that he just came on board. For how long are we going to continue with this suffering? I don't understand. For how long? For how long? It's just so ridiculous. You want to continue to suffer, and you never take away a day, and you go spend 8 years. Somebody, they say, wetin go good for person life. Now the beginning of this, now you go say no. They say Sunday wey go good for you. Now Saturday evening, now you go dey know say this thing get I be. How can somebody who knew that Nigerians passed through all these problems under Buhari, yet you came and you cannot even say, let me even suspend that, even if you want to make some policies and what have you. And at the end of the day, all the nonsense policies that Tinubu is bragging, all of them are bragging. All of them have brought Nigerians and Nigeria to their knee. Now they are telling you that even if Atiku I will be safe, now he be president, it would have been worse than this. Are you okay? But at least you are accepting the fact that that things are bad. The other day, Shetima was making mass that they were just laughing at people who were making fun of how the Naira was crashing. That Tinubu knew what he was doing. Now, you don't see now. Now they are not saying anything concerning the exchange rate again. They are not saying anything. They are not saying anything. So it is just so ridiculous. It is ridiculous the way some people do think in this Obodo Nigeria. It's so ridiculous. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.